Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Jordan, or the Fear Raiser, and today I'd like to welcome you back to another awkward story where I tell you things that happened in my life that were pretty uncomfortable, and you guys just sit back, relax, enjoy the story, I guess. But it's been a while, a lot of things have been happening on this channel, but before we get into all of that stuff, I figured I would tell you what server I'm playing on today. The server I'm on is called criticalprison.org. It's a brand new prison server with a lot of really cool features, like the bite bomb, or the bit bomb, I believe it's called, which allows you to blow up huge portions of the blocks you're mining. But don't let me have all the fun. Check out the server and the website, both links in the description below. Now guys, it's been a while, and I realize that a lot of new things have been happening on this channel, such as roleplays. I'm trying to get back in animating again, and, you know, I realize that I haven't done a story or a Let's Get Personal in quite some time, because I don't know, you guys really like the roleplays, and it's just hard to fit so many things on my channel. But I'm bringing you a new story today, and I also want to just say that I'm on holidays right now. I'm not currently in my apartment. I'm on my laptop here, so I'm literally using as many resources as I can, which explains why the thumbnail is animated and stuff. But if you guys like the way the thumbnail looks, maybe I'll continue to do so. But regardless, you know, let's get right into the story. I'm sure you guys are excited on what this story is specifically about, getting into the details. But of course, like I do in every awkward story, I like to tell you guys, or I like to show off the top 3 awkward comments from the previous awkward story, which was quite some time ago, but those are going to go up right there. If you guys have an awkward story you'd like to feature, or put in the comment section below, I'll pick 3, and I'll feature them in the next awkward story that I do. And, you know, it's just my way of showing other awkward stories for you guys as well, and get your names thrown out there. Excuse me. So with that being said, let's get into today's awkward story. By the way, I'm sorry if my chair is squeaking in the background, and this is like not my chair, and I'm just... Either way, I'll try to be still. So today's story is about, you know, a teacher I had back in junior high. Now, we've all had a few of those teachers where, you know, we're not very fond of them. You know, they're just not the nicest people, and sometimes you just ask yourself, why do they hate everybody so much? But then you gotta realize, you know, they deal with kids every freaking year, like new kids, old kids, blah, 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 blah. Lots of stuff are happening. They're like the second parent. They're like your second parents, in a way, for like a year. Anyways, so essentially what happened, this happened around grade 8. So, I was in art class, okay? In grade 7, I was in art class, and I was really good at art class. I don't like to, you know, toot my own horn here, but I was good, okay? I was good at drawing, and at the time, I used to get, like, A's and everything, hundreds, blah, blah, blah. It was great. So then grade 8 rolls around, and we don't have our art teacher anymore. He leaves the school, he's then replaced by a new teacher. Let's call this teacher... let's call him Mr. F, okay? Mr. F. So, Mr. F replaced this new teacher, and he wasn't from a junior high. He was essentially a new student, he was a new teacher from, I believe, either a high school or a university. So this guy was used to teaching older people, older kids, I guess you could say, or students. So, you know, from the top of the line, like teaching older people down to a junior high, which is probably the most frustrating years of our lives, let's be honest. Junior high. If you're in junior high right now, I'll tell you this right now, it gets easier. It's usually the years you discover yourself. But, you know, it does get really hard, and the teachers are usually brutal in junior high, so heads up. But anyways, yeah, he was replaced by this guy named Mr. M, and Mr. M was not a nice guy, okay? He literally just was so hardcore. And for the oddest reason, he wasn't even an art teacher previous to the class. He taught like math or something. So it was really weird. Anyways, so a lot of the times he got us to do these projects for art class that had nothing to do with art. It was pretty much like math problems and drawing like squares and stuff, and it was so dumb and stupid, and nobody liked him. Let's be honest. Like, well, I'll be honest. Nobody liked him at all. And the thing was, he didn't like anybody else either. He was really against people. He just hated us all. That's the vibe I was picking up, or everybody was picking up from him. But anyways, one day I remember we went in the class, and, you know, we're just, you know, doing our thing. We're drawing these squares for him, because again, that's what he thought art was. And I remember he was getting really agitated with some students, and I can't remember why exactly. Maybe they kept talking while he was trying to talk. And I remember there was a point in the class where he was like, all right, class, gather around. So we all get up and we gather around him around his desk. And he's showing us how to draw this angle. And oh my God, like just thinking back to it is just so, ugh. But we were just, he was showing us how to draw angles. And me and a few others were behind him kind of like, you know, being like making faces and stuff while he obviously couldn't see us because, you know, we were just the cool kids like that, you know. Making faces and stuff, and then he turned around and we'd be like pretending like we didn't do anything, and you know he was getting really agitated with us. And anyways, there was another student who like a bigger student in our class that was also, you know, kind of talking and being out of line. I don't remember the specifics. I mean, this was like grade 8. Like I'm 21. Okay, this was a while ago. He was just aggravating the teacher, but then it got to the point where the teacher actually told the student to shut up. He's like, shut up! You know, just like that, pointing the finger. You shut up right now or I will send you to the principal's office. He actually literally just said shut up. But then, afterwards, the student kept talking and didn't care. And guess what this teacher did? He picked up a book. A big, solid book that was sitting right on the desk, right next to him, and he literally tossed it right at the student's head. Literally just like, BAM! Smacked right in the head. And holy crap, it was so awkward, because the student was like, what the hell, you know, like, and then it's like the teacher was just like, he didn't know what the hell he was doing. Needless to say, it was really awkward, and everyone was just like, did that just happen? And things just got weird, but it got to the point where the teacher, he got fired. And actually, funny enough, a year later, or not even a year, like 6 months, I go into Walmart, and I see him and his kids. Literally, he's there with his kids who are like my age, and he's trying to get a job at Walmart. Now, I don't know if what he did really affected his, you know, I probably did. Needless to say, I kind of felt bad for him, but at the same time, I was just like, you deserve that. You deserve this, okay? You shouldn't be a teacher. But with that being said, guys, that was my awkward story. So I hope you guys enjoyed this awkward story. If you did, you should totally leave a like on the video. And, of course, leave your awkward story in the comment section below. And it could get featured in the next story. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Toodles!